to the minority of the minority. A great many folk are trying to find a shortcut to living the Christian life, and there is no shortcut. God says that He will use suffering in your life in order to keep you from sin. That He no longer should look that he should no longer live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of God. We no longer take life for granted, for we have suffered, and God will use that suffering to keep us from sin. Excuse me. As he continues, Peter begins to look ahead. Life is short. Verse 3, for the time past of our life may surface suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries. First Peter chapter 4 and verse 3. See if I get something. After we have been converted, we would be very foolish to spend our lives in the things which we did before. In fact, we cannot do that. We are now joined to Christ. Uh, we are uh, we are united to Him. We cannot run with the world to sinning. We must live today for God. What a tremendous truth this is. Life is short, time is fleeting. We must recognize that we are going to come before Him for judgment before long. When we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, Simon Peter spells out the sins here. Homer uh, Road Heaver was a personal friend of mine, and I loved him in the Lord. First, years ago, as we were having lunch together, I said to him, Homer, you were with Billy Sunday for so many years. What do you say was the secret of his ministry? He replied, he preached on sin, and he always was specific when he spoke about sin. He spelled it out. Simon Peter spelled it out here. Lasciviousness, that's living in sexual sin. Lust, that includes a great many things, lusting after the things of the flesh. Excess of wine is drunkenness. Revelings is and banquetings and abominable idolatries. Banquetings should be translated uh, carousing. Abominable idolatries. The scriptures tells us that the love of money is the root of all evil. Covetousness is idolatry in our day. These are the things which will take you away from God, and Peter clearly spells them out. I'm afraid that today we have a great many preachers who are pretty indefinite about sin. Some wag wrote, "If you've got religion, you don't know it. If you know it, you haven't got it. And if you haven't got it, you can't lose it. And if you lose it, you didn't have it. And if you never had it, you can't get it." Some of the talk I hear today sounds as vague as that. My friend, sin is spelled out here. It is written in bold letters. It's in neon lights in the Word of God, and there is no way of missing it.